Hello fans and friends, welcome to another video. My name's Keir Smith and today I'd like to share with you my top 10 favourite guitarists of all time. I love guitars, I love guitarists, I love guitar bands, and the guitar has this incredible power to change my emotions from happy to sad within a matter of seconds, and I've always been fascinated by them. So I've chosen my top 10 favourite guitar heroes, and I hasten to add that these are just my personal choices, and I'll share them with you now from number 10 down to number 1. And after I've spoken about each guitarist, I'll give you 3 songs that you can go away and play, if you're not already familiar of course, that showcase their incredible talents. So with all that said, let's get to the list. Number 10 is Paul Weller. In the jam, Paul Weller had a very rhythmic style of playing, often giving way to him slashing his way through the chords with real vigour. And then in the Style Council, a more clean, polished and slick style. And through the solo years, he's given us many great riffs and guitar solos. I'm a huge Paul Weller fan, and to give you 3 songs that showcase his talent, I will go with 3 songs by the Jam actually. Down in the Tube Station at Midnight, Set the House Ablaze, and When You're Young. Number 9 is Kurt Cobain. It's raw, it's loud, it's urgent, and it's vital. It really charges my senses when I listen to Nirvana, and Kurt Cobain would often drop tune his guitar to give it that dark, grungy sound, and it's manic, yet he could write these very catchy pop melodies too. I adore Kurt Cobain. He's one of my original guitar heroes, and to give you 3 songs, I will go with Beeswax, Milk It, and Radio Friendly Unit Shifter. At number 8 is Saul Hudson, lovingly known as Slash. Favouring the Gibson Les Paul guitar, Slash has weaved an incredible back catalogue of songs in uber cool style by playing loud, upfront, heavy rock with raw power and skill. He's created some of the loudest yet most melodic guitar riffs and solos in rock history, and he was my original guitar hero, first filling my ears as a 13-year-old lad. And to give you 3 songs, I will go with Locomotive and November Rain, which are both with Guns N' Roses, and a Michael Jackson song called Give In To Me. At number 7 is Mark Knopfler. Mark Knopfler has a very clean, fluid, melodic playing style with that unique finger and thumb picking style. He has great control, fast or slow, with beautiful tone and textures. A truly remarkable player. And to give you 3 songs, I'll go with Tunnel of Love and Lady Writer from his years with Dire Straits, and a solo song called What It Is. At number 6 is James Dean Bradfield. Another that favours the Gibson Les Paul. I love the rock riffs and the fast solo lines that he plays on those earlier rock and punk fueled albums that the Manic Street Preachers did. And he expanded the band's sound further later on by playing more melodic, arpeggio and finger picking styles. There's so many great guitar solos across the Manic Street Preachers' career, and to give you 3 songs, I will go with Motorcycle Emptiness, Archives of Pain and Sleep Flower. At number 5 is Lindsey Buckingham. The driving force behind Fleetwood Mac, he fuses country, blues, rockabilly, folk and flamenco to create a style all of his own. He plays a picking style with his fingers and his nails while strumming with his middle fingers, incorporating rhythms and chords that create these beautiful melodies, very technical. So it's no surprise that when Lindsey Buckingham first left Fleetwood Mac after the Tango in the Night album, for the following tour the band had to employ 2 guitarists to ensure that Lindsey's guitar parts were covered successfully. An incredible player, and for 3 songs I will go with Isn't It Midnight, Gypsy and The Chain. At number 4 is Jimmy Page. His influence on rock guitar cannot be overstated. His playing is fundamentally rooted in the blues, but clearly so much more than that. He expanded the possibility of what could be done with the guitar and he's so stylish, and all of us Led Zeppelin fans bow at the altar of Jimmy for his raunchy rock riffs and the sheer power, tone and groove of his playing. And then there's the epic guitar solos, which are just incredible. They build in such a compelling way, full of tension, and they release to make quite a statement. And to give you three songs, I'll go with the Wanton song, In the Evening, and of course, Stairway to Heaven. Number 3 is George Harrison. George is a wonderfully gifted melody-based guitarist, a really thoughtful player, not one to overplay, he doesn't waste a note, and he makes the guitar sing. And with the Beatles, he had an incredible knack of giving the song exactly what it needed to take it to a higher level. Whether it was a riff, the guitar solo, or creating guitar lines so that they could be manipulated and played backwards, he was very creative. And a big feature of his solo career is his stellar slide guitar playing. And to give you three songs, I will go with I'm Only Sleeping and Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles, and one from his solo career called This Is Love. At number 2 is Johnny Marr. Johnny Marr really perfected that jangly, chiming guitar sound with the Smiths. He wanted to avoid rock cliches, so he ruled out power chords and lengthy guitar solos, instead creating these wonderful arpeggio patterns and unusual chord progressions to produce an outstanding back catalogue of euphonious tunes. And by doing so, he ushered in a new era for guitar players. And talk about earworms, Johnny Marr has written some of the very best, and I've been humming them happily ever since. And to give you three songs, I will go with Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others, The Boy With a Thorn in His Side and Still Ill. But my number one, my guitar hero, is David Gilmour. I adore that crystalline, ethereal guitar sound that he creates with his melodic playing and those soulful, bluesy tones, and the way he bends the strings on the Black Fender Stratocaster with perfect precision. And the way he allows space and time in between guitar parts, which in turn lets the song breathe. It's guitar perfection to my ears. Whether he's playing crunching rock riffs or more progressive textures, acoustic gems, or any of the many epic guitar solos that he seems to play with consummate ease, I fall under his 6-string spell every time I hear a Pink Floyd record. And because he's a guitar genius and because he's my number one guitar hero, I'll give you three songs plus a bonus track. So I'll go with Pigs, 3 different ones, Comfortably Numb, High Hopes and The Final Cut. So there you have it. They were my top 10 favourite guitar players. But who's your favourite guitar player? Let me know in the comments section below. Please give the video the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel. There'll be lots more to come. Thanks as always for watching. See you next time.